Thanks, everybody, for being here. We appreciate it. Just to introduce myself for those of y'all that have never met me before. Again, my name is Mr. Helfrich. I teach ELA here. I also advise student council. Very nice to see all of you. Thank you for being here. I'm going to move this mic a little bit, sorry. When I first took the mantle of student council advisor 2 years ago, I started during the pandemic. I never said timing was my skill. It's not at all. I started writing down on a piece of paper about exactly how I wanted student council to run and what I was looking for when it came to student council candidates. What I found, I started to write about people, and I wanted to find remarkable students to be the voice of the student body, to see if those remarkable people could work together to become something more and to fight the battles that we never could. And it was about that time that I realized I was basically just blatantly stealing Nick Fury's speech from the Avengers. And granted, I might look good bald, but I can't rock an eye patch. And I try to sound a lot less angry. The football players and the wrestlers will tell you I'm lying. They're right, I'm totally lying. So I went back to the lab, and I thought of what I wanted student council to represent and who they could be speaking for. And I thought of you all and what student council is. I wanted student council to reflect your ideals, an inclusive environment where we look to make people feel seen. And all of you feel like you're heard. A governing body that speaks to the issues you guys face on a daily basis and tries to find solutions to those issues. Last year, I got extremely lucky. I found many students who were willing to take that challenge. Now today, they will be joined by students who want to join that challenge and speak up for your issues for causes that you guys see in the school building. I humbly ask you to give these students your attention to talk to your, I get it, you're gonna wanna talk to your friends, it's gonna be a long time you're going through this, but I'm asking you to give these students the courtesy of hearing their issues they stand for and what they'd like to bring to student high school. These are your peers, but they're also the same voice who will be speaking up for you. Please remember that. And when you make your decisions as to who you're voting for, remember the issues that are addressed today by these speakers for their speeches. If you find their issues aren't addressed, I'm sure they will be, but if you find they're not addressed, always remember student council is that environment that wants to see what you bring to the table. Elections are held every year, and if you don't find what you're looking for specifically from a candidate this year, join up, become a part of it as well. Look, for those that used to know, I used to work at Disney World, and one of the quotes that Disney always said about Disneyland was that it never will be completed. And he was right. And spoken as somebody that saw a paycheck from Disney every single time, my paycheck was never complete too. So thanks, Disney. Thanks for that solid. I appreciate it. Today marks the beginning of stating what you want to see from your grade next year. Without further ado, I'll turn the stage over to Sam Lafarge, who at the moment is your current president-elect for Student Council's Executive Board.
Guys, good morning. Thank you for being here today. My name is Sam Lafarge, as Mr. Helfrich just said, and I will be your executive board president for the next year. Student council to me is a way in which the student body can advocate for the needs of their class. It's the voice heard on important issues within this building. Today we have members of your grade, members of your grade in which they will advocate for your class. It's a voice for members of this community. It's designed to make sure that your voice is heard on important issues. Today we have issues for your grade that are here to explain why they should vote for you to become members of Student Council. Student Council is composed of officers and representatives who are voted upon by you to serve the interests of your grade and organize grade-wide events like prom, semi-formal, and concerns and issues that you face on a daily basis. Please listen closely to what each speaker has to say and listen to their ideas and solutions going forward. Our representative candidates will be first to give their speeches, then candidates for treasurer, secretary, student advisory committee, vice president, and president. After all the speakers are done, you'll be asked to vote for who you feel best to represent your grade on important issues going forward. Again, the people you vote for today will be the people who represent you on important decisions for your grade going forward. As a voter, I want you to think about which candidate is going to go forward and work towards issues you feel need the most addressing. Finally, I want to say it's okay to be nervous, it's normal to be nervous, and that this speech and election does not define you. I'm so proud of all of you for coming up here today, and I believe that you guys will do amazing. So, first, we're going to present the candidates for Student Council Representative. We first have Caitlyn Bonney.
Hi, my name is Caitlyn Bonney, and I'm running to be a student representative for the class of 2025. I'm currently a part of Student Council, and I've really enjoyed working with my fellow council members to make a positive impact on our school. Outside of school, I'm a dancer, and I have been for 13 years. However, in school, I'm a dedicated student, and I love to challenge myself academically. I want to make the most of mine and my classmates' high school experience over the next 3 years. One of the main changes that I would like to help make is the awareness of events, traditions, and student requirements for freshmen and sophomores. SHS has so much to offer. Unfortunately, the involvement and participation among underclassmen is low due to a general lack of awareness in regard to school happenings. This has proven to be stressful and frustrating for students who would like to take part in these things. As a student rep, I would push to reinstate the mentorship program in which an underclassman is paired with an upperclassman to be a helpful resource if they have any confusion. I would also increase the advertisements of events both in school and on the many social media platforms run by Student Council. Thank you so much for listening, and I really appreciate your vote.
Next, we have Emma Byrne.
Hi, class of 2025. I'm Emma Byrne, and I'm running for student representative. I'm a student and an athlete. As such, I'd like to see more school events and also better accessibility to the turf fields. I believe the turf field should be able to be used by anyone who wishes to practice or play sports outside of school on the turf. I also feel that we should have more events, for example, a homecoming dance, not only to raise school pride, but to also enjoy years left of high school. Thank you for listening and your consideration.
Next, we have Madeline Falcio.
Hello, I'm Madeline Falcioni, and I'm running for class representative for the class of 2025. If I get to join Student Council, I hope to share my ideas on fundraising and spreading school spirit. I'll put my greatest efforts into projects that we work on to accomplish the goals of our class. I will also help provide a voice for the student body so that everybody's voice can be heard. I promise that your votes will be worth it if you vote for me. Thank you.
Next, we have Charlotte Garcia Ziegler.
Hello, class of 2025. My name is Charlotte Ziegler, and I am running for the position of representative. As a representative, I will prioritize the student body's concerns and wishes for our class. I will also focus on improving funding for special events like homecoming and spirit weeks. I promise to put 100% effort into making high school a better experience for all of us. Thank you for your time.
Next, we have Alex Kozak.
Hello everyone, my name is Alex Kozak and I'm running for class representative. This is my first year doing student council and I'm very excited to work with everyone. I have many ideas for fundraising and for our class so that we can do fun things in the future. Thank you for your vote and have a nice day.
Next, we have Mcnamara.
Hello everyone, my name is Mcnamara and I'm running for class representative. This past year, I was lucky enough to be a member of student council, which was an honor to me. As a representative this year, I hope to help increase our fundraising in unique and fun ways. This will allow us the opportunity for more exciting experiences throughout our sophomore year. Thank you.
Next, we have Peyton Mofford.
Hello, fellow classmates. My name is Peyton Mofford, and I am running for class representative. I am proud to say that I was on student council this year, and it was such a pleasure. While part of the student council this year, my main role was to make sure that the Instagram account was up to date. I made most of the posts that you see on the Class of 2025 Instagram account. I find joy in spreading news with the Instagram posts, so just like this year, I like to keep doing that next year. Along with keeping up with the Instagram, I would like to help push for some sort of dance this year because I believe having dances is a big part of your high school career. And once you're done with high school, all of the opportunities you get while being in the school will be gone. So I believe we should make it fun while we can. Vote for me for class representative, and thank you for listening to my speech.
Next, we have Nairumi Nakamura.
Hello, class of 2025. My name is Nairumi Mcnamara, and I'm running for class representative. As representative, I aim to create a space where students' voices can be heard and accounted for. I'll work with students and faculty to make the changes and create an environment where students look forward to coming to school each day. I will devote all my efforts into making school activities such as spirit weeks and dances more fun and enjoyable for everyone. Thank you for your time, and remember that a vote for me is a vote for your voice. Thank you.
Next is Nick Petrillo.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick Petrillo and I'm running for student council representative for the class of 2025. I think I'm a great fit for representative because I'm very approachable and I'll always welcome any ideas you have to help improve our experience here at Stone High School. I'll always do my best to make sure your voices are heard and work with my fellow council members to put our ideas into action. I want to make sure our experience at school for the next 3 years is the best it can possibly be. Thank you for your vote.
Next, we have Olivia Strakalerski.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Olivia Strakalerski, and I'm running for representative. This is my first year doing student council, so I'm looking forward to working with everyone and being part of the club hands-on. I'm very organized and like to get things done in a timely manner. I look forward to helping with fundraising to give us more opportunities throughout our sophomore year. Thank you, everyone, for your time.
Next, we have Emma Tran.
Hi everyone, my name is Emma Tran and I'm running for class representative. Being a part of student council this year was a true privilege that I'm really grateful for as I was able to have a say in school-related matters. I hope to continue into next year as a representative to help improve the overall experience here at SHS. As a representative, I hope to organize more school-wide events that will allow for non-student council members to interact and engage with the council. I wish for the closer bond between the student council body and between the student body and the student council to help improve everyone's time here at Stone High School. Thank you.
Next, we have Grace Weisenberger.
Hi everyone, I'm Grace Weisenberger and I'm running to be a representative for the class of 2025.
I want to be a representative to ensure that we have a successful sophomore year and can be enjoyable for everyone. I'd like to start getting more people that are outside of the student council involved in school-related events, and I also want to make communication better between the student body and our class. Thank you for listening, and please vote for me.
And now we are going to move to the treasurers. First, we have Ruby Gulia.
Good morning, class of 2025. My name is Ruby Gulia, and I'm running for class treasurer and representative. This is my first year running to be part of the student council, but I am excited for the opportunity to work with my peers to improve our school. One of my main goals for our sophomore year would be to put more money towards activities such as dances and events that create more memorable high school experiences. I also believe that we should create more ways for our class and peers to connect with the student council regarding problems in and around our school. If I become treasurer for class of 2025, I promise to advocate for you and your needs, but also put my best effort into all my work. Thank you for your time.
Now we have Gina Kim.
Hi, class of 2025. My name is Gina Kim, and I'm running to be your new treasurer for the 2022 to 2023 school year. I know that a spot on the student council is something that is earned. It's not an opportunity for one to just speak their mind, but also the minds of the people around them. Through the communication and feedback I receive, I would love to bring forth your suggestions to propose new ideas that would not only greatly benefit our class, but also provide more activities for students to partake in regardless of their differences or interests. In order to host events requested by our student body, I would work alongside my peers to raise and organize funds that would contribute to creating the most memorable high school experience as possible. Dances, Spirit Week, whatever it may be, I would make sure that our funds are put to good use and towards activities that the majority would have voted on and would be willing to participate in. Of course, to successfully pull off the events the student body has requested, we need the funding, which is where I would step in. Whether it be finding sponsors or finding fundraiser opportunities for us to participate in, I would work to raise the money goal necessary to once again create these memorable high school experiences one by one. To me, being a part of student council means making a difference in our school community and taking a stance to explore the culture, spirit, and pride of Stoughton High. Thank you for your time.
Next, we have Charlie Sade.
Hello, class of 2025. As you may know, my name is Charlie Sade, and I am running for class treasurer once again. One of the many goals I have for this upcoming school year as your next treasurer would be to put together even more school events. Not only would these events be beneficial to our class, but they would also be fun, entertaining, and beneficial for the student body. After this past year's experience as class treasurer, I'll be able to better manage and organize our class's money. Another goal I have for this next year would be to secure more funds for upcoming years. Finally, I would like to make everyone's voice heard. I'm open to ideas, feedback, and teamwork in order to see changes in our school so that we are better able to serve the student body. If given this position, I'll apply the same drive and ambition I apply to my schoolwork to effectively handle the class's money as treasurer. I'll make sure that student council is a top priority, and I'll work extremely hard to ensure that the funding needs will be met. Once elected, I promise to fulfill my duties as class treasurer and help make the school a better place. Vote Charlie Sade for class treasurer.
Next, we have the elects for secretary, Dhruvi Patel.
Hey, class of 2025, I am Dhruvi Patel, running for class secretary and representative. Doing student council as a representative brought a new perspective to me, as well as ideas and changes I want to make to benefit our class as your new secretary. Voting for me as one of the class officers will help you voice your opinions, as well as changes you actually want to see in the school. Working with student council members, I strive to raise awareness about school activities and events to increase the participation in them. Participation helps involve our student body and gives them an opportunity to have a say. I care a lot about inclusiveness and communicating thoughts and opinions
to ensure that your voices are heard. I look forward to working with my peers to create an environment where students feel motivated, and one of the goals I have in mind is to create a club like the Girls Rising program. With your vote, I can seek the assistance and encouragement necessary to fulfill this goal. Organizing class events and meetings would be my main job. Therefore, I will ask you for your perspective and opinions on the events so we are able to benefit from them. As secretary, I am confident in my abilities to keep the organization in the meeting notes as well as student council itself. Thank you for your time, and vote for me, Giroux Patel, as class secretary.
Next, we have Lauren Price.
Hi, I'm Lauren Price, and I'm running for class secretary and representative. This past year, I was involved in student council as a representative. I really enjoyed being part of student council, and having been a member this year, I've become a stronger leader. As a representative, I believe I was reliable, organized, open-minded, and a good communicator. If I'm elected secretary, I will try my best to work with our class officers and representatives to help organize events that everyone in our class can enjoy. I'd also like to give our student body a stronger voice in school policies. Thank you for listening, and good luck to all the other candidates.
Next, we have Raina Tat for advisory member.
Hello, class of 2025. My name is Raina Tat, and I'm running for the position of Student Advisory Committee Representative for the class of 2025. Over the course of this year, I have gained experience from being on the executive board for this student council. One thing I would specifically like to focus on this year is fundraising so we can have more class-wide events. Thank you for your time.
Next, for Vice President, Caitlyn Driscoll.
Hi everyone, my name is Caitlyn Driscoll and I'm running for Vice President. Last year I was secretary and I really enjoyed working with everyone in the council. I made sure to keep everything organized and in order, and I plan to do the same for the upcoming year. My goal is to make future events as enjoyable as possible for our entire class. I plan on doing this by counting our fundraising efforts and working with administration to make the best of the upcoming years. I would greatly appreciate your vote, and I look forward to serving as your Vice President. Thank you.
Now we have our two president candidates, Angie Berry.
Hi everyone, my name is Angie Berry. I'm a dedicated student athlete and I'm your current vice president. This year, I'm running to be the class president. I'm not running for the president just because it might look good on college applications. I'm running because I genuinely love doing student council work, and I found a passion for student council this year. I hope to share that passion with you all through fun class events. Whether or not an event is in planning, I prioritize communication among the reps and officers. Something our grade lacks is communication within the council and class. During my presidency, I plan to set up a Google Classroom where the class can send in concerns, ideas, or input for this coming year. And the officers and advisors will address the feedback, ensuring that the student body has a voice in the decisions of the class. This Google Classroom will also be where the class can find any information on upcoming events, such as upcoming class do drives or fundraisers. Coming off of a tough couple of years from the COVID-19 pandemic, it's a fact that many students are struggling with their mental health. If voted into office, I'll do everything in my power to provide the student body with more resources to better manage our mental health. One major concern that many of my peers have voiced is the lack of social events we have. Under my presidency, I'll do everything I can to ensure that we have some sort of fun social event next year. Whether this be a new and improved March Madness basketball tournament or a dance for the grade, some sort of social event will happen under my leadership. If you want to have a fun sophomore year, make sure to vote Angie Berry as your class president.
And next we have Lucy Sade.
Hello,
fellow class of 2025. I am Lucy Sade, and I am running for my second year of being your class president. This previous year has been a major success, and I am hoping to continue this following sophomore year with the same successes using my prior knowledge. As freshman class president this year, I was able to do many things such as help coordinate our student body with a successful March Madness, Trunk and Treat, Pep Rally, Holiday Hallways, and Hilliard's Chocolate Bar fundraiser. If re-elected again, I will do the same as well as making sure I tend to all of our grades' wants and needs, addressing all of our school's opinions to our school administration. I will make sure that our grade has more than enough opportunities to fundraise. We are 1/4 done with our high school years, and with me as your class president, I will make sure that those next 3 years are memorable so we can enjoy our time together. I will run an enjoyable and easygoing grade to where we can strengthen our community. I will do so through organizing future events such as dances, sporting events, class events, and eventually prom. I am certain that you will have a fun high school experience with organized activities throughout the years leading up to our senior year if I am your class president. Together, we can create one of the best classes and accomplish many things. As your class president, I intend on bringing the best out of the student body, and I'm excited to see what we will achieve this year. If you would like a fun and exciting year, I would vote Lucy Sade for class president of 2025.
Thank you guys for listening to each candidate, and thank you all the candidates for presenting. After you are dismissed, you'll receive an email with a Google form so that you can vote on each candidate. You are asked to vote on one candidate for each officer position, and you may vote for up to 20 representative candidates. Remember, in the event that a class officer candidate does not win their election, they can still be counted as a representative of your class. If you vote for your candidate but they do not win their election, you can still vote for them to serve as a representative for your class. All candidates will be included in the representative voting section, and you may vote for up to 20 representatives. Again, thank you for your time and good luck to all the candidates. Thank you. Okay, so next we have my class, right?
All right. Sorry about the delay, folks. I'm sorry about that. First and foremost, hi. How you doing? How's everyone going? I think I know just about everybody here, but in case you've never seen me before, if you've never seen me walk around this building, my name is Mr. Helfrich. I teach ELA, I coach wrestling, I coach football, I do Best Buddies, I do student council. God has cursed me for my hubris, and my work will never be finished. That's my motto, that's my credo. When I first started taking up the Untitled Student Council 2 years ago, started during the pandemic, timing is not my skill set, I started writing down on a piece of paper exactly what I was looking for in student council candidates and what I would want. And I started to write about how I wanted to find remarkable students, all working together, all coming together to speak for those that need their voice to be heard. You guys, the students. And so that's how I envision student council to be looking. Remarkable students fighting the battles that maybe we never thought we could. And quickly I realized that basically I was giving the Nick Fury speech from the Avengers, and granted, I look good bald. I don't mind saying it. But I will say that I cannot rock an eye patch, and I don't necessarily sound good angry. I don't do anger that much. The wrestlers in the room, the football players, they'll tell you that I'm a liar. They're kind of right. I kind of am a liar. Don't focus on that part. I went back to the lab, and I thought of what I want student council to represent and who they are speaking for. And I thought of you all and what student council is. I want student council to reflect your ideals, an inclusive environment where we work to make you all feel seen and you all to be heard. That was the goal and dream. A governing body that speaks to the issues that you guys face on a daily basis and tries to find solutions to those issues. Last year, and 2 years before as well, I got extremely lucky. I got very, very lucky. And I found fantastic candidates and people that care enough about the school and want to take part in fixing some of the issues we see within the school building. Now today, they will be joined by students who want to join that challenge and speak up for the issues your grade faces. I humbly ask you today, give these students your attention as they speak to you on the issues that you face. I understand, you're gonna wanna talk to your friends, you're gonna have that urge, I totally understand and get it, I get it. But I'm asking that you give these students the courtesy on hearing the issues they stand for and what they'd like to bring to Stone High School. They are your peers, but they also are the same people who are speaking up for the issues that you face daily. Please remember that. And if you find that your issues are not addressed today, I can't say this directly because, again, senior year, this was the last chance to get into it. But when you go to college, whenever that time may be, if you find yourself in a similar position where you want to advocate for things that you want, governing bodies like student council are the way to do it. I will be lucky to find that many of these student council members will be doing student government when they go to college, and they will find the same thing. This is the voice to give you guys, well, frankly, a voice. Without further ado, I'm going to turn the stage over to Samantha Lafarge, who at the moment is your current president-elect for the Student Council's Executive Board, and she's going to be presenting to you all the candidates for today. Again, give them your time, and I appreciate you all for giving me your time for today. Thanks, folks.
Hey guys, good morning. Thank you for coming today. I'm Sam Lafarge, as he already said, and I'll be your executive board president for next year. Student council to me is a way in which the student body can advocate for the needs of their class. It's a voice for the members of this community. Student council is designed to make sure that your voice is heard on important issues within this building. Today, we have members of your grade that are here to explain why they should vote for you to become members of the student council. Student council is composed of officers and representatives who are voted upon by you to serve the interests of your grade and organize grade-wide events like prom, semi-formal, and grade activities. Please listen closely to what each speaker has to say. They are speaking to the concerns and issues that you face on a daily basis and want to offer the ideas and solutions going forward. Our representative candidates will be the first to give their speeches today. Then the candidates for treasurer, secretary, student advisory committee, vice president, and president. After all speakers are done, you will be asked to vote for who you feel is best representing your grade on important issues going forward. Again, the people you vote for today will be the people who represent you on important decisions for your grade going forward. As a voter, I want you to think about which candidate is going to work towards the issues you feel most need addressing at Stoughton High School. Finally, I want to say that it's okay to be nervous, it's normal to be nervous, and that this speech and election does not define you. And I'm proud of each and every one of you for coming here today, and you're going to do great. Thank you. First, I will bring up to the stage Drew Cesario.
Hello, class of 2023. My name is Drew Cesario, and I'm running for the position of Student Council Representative. I've served on Student Council since my freshman year, and during this time, I've served as the member-at-large for our class on the Executive Board and as Student Council Treasurer. I hope that my experience will help demonstrate how I'm qualified for this position. Going into our senior year at SHS, I want to make sure that every person in our class has the best possible year that they can. And to do this, I would like to make the student government more accessible to all. If anybody ever has any questions or concerns about the student government, please reach out to anybody who's running today or me. If we strengthen the relationship between the council and the student body, we're building a better school. And is it really a campaign speech unless I have a cheesy tagline? So a vote for Drew is a vote for you. Thank you.
Next, we have Stephanie Costera.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Costera, and I am running for the position of class representative. I've had the honor of representing our class since my freshman year as a class rep, and I've continued to learn the value of making sure everyone's ideas are heard. As we enter our senior year, Student Council will play a large role in the activities we participate in as a class and how we organize them. Our senior year should be an enjoyable one for all students, and because of this, I'll make sure to listen to student ideas and opinions and discuss them in council meetings to cater to the majority's wants and needs. Being a representative in Student Council has allowed me to fully understand and complete the responsibilities of this position, which I believe makes me a fit candidate for representative this year. Thank you for listening, and I hope you consider voting for me.
Next, we have Sanaya Charles. Okay, we have Catherine Giroux.
Hello, class of 2023. My name is Catherine Giroux, and I'm running again to be your class representative. As your junior class representative, I enjoyed being a voice from our class for school-wide events to discussions with administration. I have been involved in school organizations for the past 3 years, and I think that getting involved and vocal in school is important. I believe that having a voice is even more important next year with senior events and plans. My hope for my participation in the Student Council is to offer a fair and inclusive voice for the student body, and in doing so, improve communications between the student body and the council to have our best year yet. This is the goal that we as a council hope to achieve, an effective and vocal student government that gives the students what they want. We want your senior year to include the events and ideas that you want, and as your representative senior year, it would be my first goal as well. Thank you.
Next, we have Sarah Horner.
Hi everyone. It's honestly crazy to think about the fact that we're about to start our senior year. If you don't know my name already, my name is Sarah Horner, and I'm running for my 4th year as a Student Council representative for our upcoming senior year, 2022 to 2023. Over the past 3 years, I have participated in numerous student council and school activities, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. I am president-elect of Best Buddies, and I'm also running for e-board vice president this year, as I have been our student advisory committee member for the past 2. I have been on e-board for the last 2 years and have actively supported you all at school committee meetings, as that's what my position currently is. If I am elected as a representative for our class, I will continue to bring your opinions, I will continue to bring your opinions to those who can make the changes that you want, and I can only do so if I stay on student council. When voting for our class representatives and officials, please make smart choices. If we want to have an amazing last year in high school, we need to have the officials to do so. Thank you, and please consider voting for me as a student council representative. Good luck to all other candidates.
Next, we have Andrea Kuzami.
Hi, I'm Andrea Kuzami, and I'm running for the role of Student Council Representative. I've been in Student Council since freshman year, and I want to help being a part of planning our senior events. I would love to continue advocating for our class, and yeah, so please vote for me, even though you really don't have to vote for me.
Okay. I'm next. So, hi guys, I'm Sam, obviously. I'll be running for representative this year. I was a representative for the last 3 years, and I hope to stay the same. I was also the vice president of e-board this year, the treasurer last year, and now hoping to become the president for the upcoming school year. I think I'm a great representative because I care about our class as a whole and want to be able to help make our senior year the best it can be. I love student council, and it's one of my passions, and I would love to be one of your representatives again. Thank you. Okay, now we have Robin Linton.
Hey everybody, my name is Robin Linton and I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I'm speaking in front of a group of teenagers, and honestly I'm not that great at public speaking, but making change means being bold and being brave. From the moment I stepped foot into Stoughton High, I felt inspired to create change in my community. I've always wanted to do something more in my environment and give others a voice when they felt they couldn't be heard. When I look around the room, I see beauty, diversity, individualism, dedication, and talent. I see hardworking students who have worked their tails off for the past 3 years. As we enter into our new school year, I hope to be a person that each of you can depend on when it comes to leadership decisions. I hope that I can be someone who each of you trusts to make the right choices for our student body. Allow me to work with each of you in making our school, community, and environment a better place. James C. Maxwell once said, "Change is inevitable, but growth is optional." Let us grow together and do our very best to create a positive change. Please vote for me, Robin Linton, as your class representative.
Next, we have Grace Malley.
Hello, my classmates and peers. My name is Grace Malley. I am running to be a part of your class student council as a representative for our 4th and final year. For our last year, I want to be able to help and achieve the goals that we want to have for our final time here at SHS. These past couple years, I have been a representative for our class council, and I've been the publicity coordinator for our executive board for the past 2 years. This upcoming year, I plan on listening, understanding, and communicating with you as much as I can to create a fun, exciting, and inclusive year. I will listen to your ideas, your stories, your opinions, and I will take them to heart. I will try to help make the change and bring the ideas that we all want and need. Together, I believe we can be an empowering group of people that can unite us all together through our differences. I am sure I will respect our differences and respect the opinions of each and every one of you. Thank you.
Okay, now we have Arthur Martens.
Good morning. My name is Arthur Martens, and I'm running for the position of a representative for the class of 2023. I'm running for this position because I'm certain that I can make a difference in the school. No, I'm a pretty chill guy. I'm always open to opinions, just like common, like all of you, and like I can make change, you know. Like I'm devoted to student council. This was my first year, but you know, I enjoyed it quite a bit. And like I can hear all of you. Like just text me anything. if you try to reach out to me or my fellow student body representatives, we will make sure that your voice is heard and make this year a positive year and vote for me. Thank you.
Next, we have Katerina Mello.
Good morning, class of 2023. My name is Katerina Mello, and I'm running for Student Council Representative. Since freshman year, I have been a representative and love being part of the Student Council. This year, we are going to be seniors, and we have many events in preparation that are just for us. I intend to put my effort and advocate for our class to make our senior year the best. I am so excited to see what we have for the year ahead of us. Thank you for listening. Please vote for me. Have a good day.
Next, we have Lucas Pokraka.
Okay. Ooh. I don't want to ruin the speeches. Okay. Hello, my name is Lucas Pokraka, and I'm running to be a class representative for the class of 2023. Not only does a class need a great board of officers, but they also need a good group of representatives. A good representative, I believe, is someone that anybody outside of the council can talk to, as they obtain lots of information about school-wide events and plans. They can spread news fast about upcoming student council updates and are just generally a great outreach for anyone. They participate a lot in raising money and overall work very hard to make class events what they are. Without good representatives, the council just wouldn't be a whole. And so I believe that I obtained the qualifications and experience to be one of these representatives. I was class president during our freshman year, an e-board member as webmaster the past 2 years, and I'm currently running to be the vice president for the entire student council and e-board, showing that I have the leadership skills to be a great representative. I'm an honor student, and I'm always looking for ways to get involved with the school and make it a better, more enjoyable place for everyone. I also believe that I'm a very friendly and outgoing person, and so I encourage you all as my peers to reach out to me about any questions or concerns you may have about this school. Although I would not have a huge role in our class council, I would still have a valuable one as a representative, and would be a voice to the people of our grade. As a rep, I would like to advocate for things like our first homecoming dance in years, more spirit weeks throughout the year, more pep rallies, mental health awareness, feminine hygiene products, suggestion boxes, and plenty of planning into senior events like Oscar night and prom. I'm always willing to do whatever it takes to help make this town and school better, and with this upcoming school year hopefully being our first normal year of high school as the class of 2023, I'm dedicated to making it the best. Around this time next year, we will be the first class to graduate, spending all 4 years at this new school, and we must ensure that all the moments leading up to it are the very best. So it would mean so much to me if you would vote for me, Lucas Pokraka, as one of your class representatives. Thank you, and good luck to all the other candidates.
Up next, can we please have Alexis Madirus?
Hi, I'm Alexis Madirus, and I'm running for the position of Student Council Representative. I've been a part of Student Council since my freshman year and have been a rep since then. Also, for the past 2 years, have taken part in e-board as the historian. I like being able to take part in the organization of the events and activities within the class of 2023. I believe it creates a positive place for change in our class and place for room for growth. I hope to continue to be a part of it this year as I'm able to help organize great prom and other events for our class next year, as it is our senior year, and hopefully maybe a homecoming, as well as to instate some ideas for activities and events. I want to continue to enjoy being a part of student council and help further all that it has to offer, as well as being a voice to those who need to be heard and who have comments or concerns within our class. If chosen as representative, I plan to keep pursuing my duties as representative and end the next year with a final great ending. Please consider me for student council representative. Thank you for your time.
Next, we have Carly Sanda.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Carly Sanda, and I'm running for the Student Council representative. I've been a representative for our Student Council since freshman year and have enjoyed playing a part in our student government. We have faced many challenges over these past 3 years, but we finally made it to our senior year. As a representative, I will work hard to ensure our senior year is special and one to remember. We have lots of events to look forward to, such as Powder Puff, Oscar Night, prom, and graduation, and my goal is for everyone to make long-lasting memories. Creating a happy, fun, and safe school environment is my top priority. I hope you vote for me. Thank you.
Now we have the video for Sanaya Charles.
Class of 2023. My name is Sanaya Charles and I will be running for a representative within Student Council. There are many reasons why I would like to join this group. I would love to gain a sense of community with the people in my class and to contribute some new ideas to make sure that senior year is our best one yet. But most importantly, I would like to bring more representation into Student Council. I believe I can bring a new perspective and make sure that other voices are being heard just as much as the rest. I hope you all will give me the opportunity to show you how much of a leader and representative I can be for this class. And I promise to always be honest, hardworking, and willing to help others. It truly would be an honor to be a part of Student Council. Thank you.
Next, we have Jaden Coleman for secretary.
Good morning, class of 2023. My name is Jaden Coleman, and today I am running for re-election to the position of class secretary. This past year as secretary, I have learned so much about what it takes to plan events like SEMI, organize fundraisers, as well as leadership and working together. This year, I also gained valuable experience in helping out with several senior events, and with this experience, I and the other officers elected will be sure to plan the most entertaining and extravagant events, such as Oscar Night and prom, to name a few. Next year will be our senior year, and I want to make sure that it is packed with memorable days and events, especially because of the time we lost due to the pandemic. My main goal this year is teamwork. I would like not just for the class officers and representatives to work together, but the students to work with us as well. After all, the events we plan and the things we do affect you as students, so why should we leave you out of it? Just because someone is not a part of Student Council does not mean that their ideas and opinions should remain unheard. Please re-elect me, Jaden Coleman, to be your class secretary. Thank you and have a great day.
Next, for treasurer, Ella Holden.
Good morning, class of 2023. My name is Ella Holden, and I am running for class treasurer. I have been class representative for the past 3 years, and I believe I would continue to be a great candidate for treasurer because I understand this position is a huge responsibility, and I am willing to volunteer my time and effort in being one of the students that will represent our class. During my previous years as a representative, I have taken part in many community service and fundraising hours that have benefited everyone involved. I think my skills go beyond the requirements needed to be treasurer due to my excellent money management and budgeting skills. Voting for me as treasurer would make sure your money is in good hands, and I would make sure that all the money our class has raised over the years is put to good use with everyone's opinions taken into consideration. I am looking forward to organizing numerous fundraisers for our class so we can raise as much money as we can so all our senior activities can exceed our expectations. My goal in student council is to have people's opinions and ideas be heard. Voting for me as an officer would allow me to communicate those opinions and ideas more directly and effectively, allowing everyone in the class to benefit. Next year is a big year for us with many fun activities. With the position of treasurer, I would be able to make sure our senior year is one to remember. Everyone wants their senior year to be the best it can, and by voting me as treasurer, I will put forward the effort to be a large voice on the board in representing your opinions in our class's best interests. Thank you.
Now for Vice President Juliana Rivera.
Hi guys, my name is Juliana Rivera, and I've been our class vice president for the past 2 years. I'm rerunning for the position this year and could not be more excited, as this is something I'm very passionate about. Outside of student council, I'm involved in sports such as field hockey and cheerleading, and in my free time, I love spending time with my family and friends. I'm also a part of NHS and Best Buddies. As vice president, some of my qualities that help me fulfill the role are working well with others, being open-minded, and well-organized. Our senior year is super important, so running for vice president again is a big responsibility, but is also something I know I can commit to. Next year, I plan to help fundraise and plan events such as Oscar Night and prom. I want to help our class come together so that we can have the best senior year possible. Thank you, and remember to vote me.
Now for the president's speeches. Carrie Driscoll first.
Hello, class of 2023. If you do not know me, I'm Carrie Driscoll, and I'm running for senior class president and representative. To start, I would like to mention I have served as class president for the past 2 years and as treasurer my freshman year, and I have truly enjoyed these jobs. With all the challenges throughout our high school journey, it is very important to me that our senior year is going to be the best yet, with Powder Puff and the sleepover, senior activities, Oscar night, and prom. Some senior activities I would like to bring to Stoughton High are senior sunset/sunrise, prom fashion shows, movie nights, color and mud runs, and more. Additionally, my job would include planning our future high school reunions, which is another important aspect to me that I will take very seriously. I believe I'm qualified for this job because of my organization and leadership skills that have grown throughout my time in student council and other clubs as well. I love when our class is able to come to me with their concerns, and I would love for everyone to feel comfortable reaching out to me as well. Thank you for your time and consideration, and good luck to all the other candidates.
Next, we have Bella Yacobucci.
Hello, class of 2023. We are almost officially seniors. Today, I am running for the position of your class president and representative for the upcoming year. For people who don't know me, I'm involved in multiple sports and extracurriculars for this school, including field hockey, winter track, and spring track. This past season, I demonstrated leadership on this team by helping foster a positive and safe environment for all participants. I also raised over $1,000 for the team by taking the initiative to organize fundraisers and various other events for this team. I officiated and planned multiple fundraisers and activities to raise this money, encouraging the team to collaborate and each contribute to help the team as a whole. As your class president, I would ensure 100% of my effort toward making our senior year the best year possible, and my efforts on the track team are not the only evidence of this. In addition to high school sports, I participate in the National Honor Society, where I can encourage high schoolers to come to free tutoring that is provided by our club members. My goal is to aid kids struggling with academics, and I plan to continue tutoring for middle schoolers over the summer as well. If you are in need of any help finishing up our junior year, feel free to let me know. I am passionate about making sure that everyone's voice is heard. I want to create an outlet for all of you to express your concerns, opinions, and outlooks on past, present, and future class events, so that I may give you the best experience possible for our remaining high school years. I want to know what you want to have at your prom. I want to know what you need from this school that isn't being provided. And lastly, I want to be someone that you are comfortable with opening up and talking to. Participating in multiple clubs such as HOSA, Best Buddies, Art Honor Society, and Art Club has brought me a well-rounded perspective for our class that promises that voices from all different parts of our grade will be acknowledged. My plans include uniting our class by admiring differences in interests, which will provide benefits for everyone. In regards to what I can contribute to Student Council and my goals for the upcoming year, I've heard various times from fellow students that Student Council does nothing and that there isn't a point in voting. As president, I will contribute to our class so that this opinion of Student Council may change. I want to make Student Council a prominent body that helps our class move forward, and I plan on dedicating as much of my time as needed to make next year successful. From Spirit Week to Oscar Night to prom, as well as everyday and future policies, I will be here for you. I will be here with the rest of your class representatives and officers for all of you, fundraising and putting all the pieces together to fulfill your expectations of an exciting senior year before we embark into the rest of our lives. I plan to implement additional clubs for environmental protection and restarting school recycling. I'm also talking to administration about changing gym policies for varsity athletes. From music to art to sports and more, I will be here for you as your class president, and I hope that you will be here for me and vote for me in these upcoming elections. I look forward to working with you all until and after we walk across that stage to be handed our diplomas. I encourage you all to vote today and support your peers that are working extremely hard to make senior year enjoyable and make everyone's voice heard. Thank you.
Our last candidate is Timmy Chung.
Zero scores and 3 years ago, we started a new school known as Stone High School. And no, I'm not talking about the one in Wisconsin. Like all great high schools, it needs a president. I believe a good president possesses two very important qualities: school spirit, dedication, imagination, and knowing how to count. Oh, and also time management. I believe that's an important one as well. Well, you're probably wondering who that could be. Well, my name's Timmy Chung, and I volunteer as tribute. Now, you're definitely sitting in your chairs, absolutely sitting in your chairs, wondering, why is this guy running for class president? Well, my mom does say I can be anything I want to be, and I do show excellent leadership skills. Believe it or not, I was actually the line leader in first grade. As class president, I would be very eager to hear what everyone has to say about the school and how to make it better, even if you do not brush your teeth. Fortunately, I do brush my teeth. Do I think that makes me a good class president? Well, I'll let for you to decide. I would also plan events like Oscar Night and prom, and I hereby promise you now, I will not burn the place down. Mostly because I don't think a good class president would do so. I would also
promise to dedicate my time, energy, and sanity to the class of 2023. Mostly because I think a good class president would do that too. Thank you.
Thank you guys for listening to each candidate, and thank you to all the candidates for presenting. After you're dismissed, you will receive an email with a Google form so that you can vote on each candidate. You are asked to vote on one candidate for each officer position, and you may vote for up to 20 representative candidates. Remember, in the event that a class officer candidate does not win their election, they can still be voted as a representative of your class. If you vote for your candidate but they do not win their election, you can still vote for them to serve as a representative of your class. All candidates will be included in the representative voting section. You can vote up to 20 representatives. Again, thank you for your time and good luck to all the candidates.
How's everyone doing today? We okay? Awesome. For those of you that don't know me right now, my name is Mr. Helfrich. I teach ELA, I coach wrestling, I coach football, I do Best Buddies, I'm the advisor for student council. I'm also your class advisor. God has kind of cursed me for my hubris, and my work's never going to be finished, so that's just the reality of the matter. I need hobbies, guys. I really need hobbies. When I first took on being advisor for student council 2 years ago, I started thinking about exactly what I wanted to see within the world of student council and what exactly I was looking for. And I started to write about how I was looking for remarkable students who are all going to work together for a common goal of working towards building up a better Stone High School for you all. And I quickly realized I was basically doing the Nick Fury Avengers speech, more or less. That's all I was doing, basically just ripping it off. And granted, I look good bald, I realize that, but I can't rock an eye patch, and I'm not nearly as angry as him, so I tried to scrap the whole thing. And I thought instead about what exactly it means to be at Stone High School and what the student body looks like for here. I went back to the lab, and I wanted to think about exactly what it meant to speak for students here and what these students are looking to do. And what we came to the realization is that we want to reflect your ideals, an inclusive environment where we work to make all people feel seen and heard, a governing body that speaks to the issues that you guys face on a daily basis and tries to find solutions to those issues. Last year, I got extremely lucky. I got very, very lucky with a group of ambitious students that want to build up and make the school year as best as possible for you all. I'm humbly asking you today to let those students and many of the new students that are joining on board with us tell you exactly what their stances are, where they stand on particular matters, and what they want to do to help build up this school for you. I realize it's a long speech. Some of you already had me for like 40 minutes already. I'm looking at Cam right now. Sorry, you get another 40 minutes of me. Sorry, man. But what I would say is that these are your peers. But more than just your peers, they are also the voice for you. They are the same people who are speaking up for your issues. Please remember that. And if you so find that your issues are not addressed today, I'm sure they will. I know for a fact that they will. But if you find that your issues are not addressed today, what I would absolutely recommend is finding your way to become a member of student council if you can. We aim for an inclusive environment that wants to see what you bring to the table. Won't lie to you guys, this is actually going to be the largest group of students that I have coming in for speeches. And admittedly, it will also mean that there's going to be a very large group of representatives that you will have to choose from. That to me is a beautiful thing because it means that we have many different things that we can work to build on for your school year. And as rising juniors, I want you to start thinking about what matters to you, not just in terms of prom and homecoming, not just in terms of that, but also in terms of what you want to see in this building, what you want to see represented in this building, what ideals you want. They will be presenting what they want to share with you in terms of what they see in Stone High School. Listen to them, please, and see if they align with what you want. Without further ado, I'm going to be presenting to you Samantha Lafarge, who at the very moment is our current president-elect for the Student Council's Executive Board. And she'll be presenting to you all the candidates. Again, give them your time, give them your space. I appreciate it in advance, and they will as well. Thank you all.
Hey guys, good morning, and thank you for being here today. My name is Sam Lafarge, and I will be your Executive Board President for the next year. Student Council to me is a way in which the student body can advocate for the needs of their class. It's the voice for the members of this community. Student Council is designed to make sure that your voice is heard on important issues within this building. Today, we have members of your grade that are here to explain why you should vote for them to become your members of the council. Student Council is composed of officers and representatives who are voted upon by you to serve the interests of your grade and organize grade-wide events like prom, semi-formal, and grade activities. Please listen closely to what each speaker has to say. They're speaking to concerns and issues that you face on a daily basis and want to offer your ideas and solutions going forward. Our representative candidates will be going first to give their speeches, then candidates for treasurer, secretary, student advisory committee, vice president, and president. After all speakers are done, you will be asked to vote for who you feel best to represent your grade on important issues going forward. Again, the people who you vote for today will be the people who represent you on important decisions for your grade going forward. As a voter, I want you to think about which candidate is going to work towards the issues you feel most need addressing. Finally, I want to say that it's okay to be nervous, it's normal to be nervous, and this speech and election does not define you. I'm so proud of all of you for coming up here today, and you're going to do great. Thank you. First, I will present your representatives. Maddie Reiser, please come up.
Hi, my name is Maddie Reiser. I'm running for my second year of student council. My goals for next year are to raise more money for our class by doing fundraisers and canning outside of school. I also hope to do more all-school activities to make the school more of a community rather than 4 separate grades. I want to make it so everyone feels safe and included when they are inside or outside of school. To do this, I want to create a wellness week that would focus on students' mental health and give them a chance to take a step back from their classwork and focus on themselves. Thank you.
Up next, Liam Dunn.
Okay. Hello, class of 2024. My name is Liam Dunn. I was elected as a representative last year, and I'm running for representative again this year. Throughout the course of this year, I've learned a lot about student council, and I've been working hard for our class. In this year, I've helped raise money through fundraising, I've volunteered for various school activities, and I've helped out with a lot of athletic events. I feel that the lessons I've taken from student council, along with my experience as a representative, will make me an even stronger one next year. As a representative, I'll continue to help our community, improve the school, and display school spirit. It would be an honor to be a part of the student council again. Thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of your school year. Go Black Knights!
Next, we have Morgan Gropey.
Sorry guys, you probably can't really see me that well. Hello, as most of you know, my name is Morgan Gropey, and I'm running for my 3rd year as class rep. Next year, I would like to do more fundraising for our class for upcoming events in our last years of high school. I would also like to do more fun activities for our class. A final goal of mine would be to get students more involved with school policies and rules. Thank you for your time.
Next, we have Sean Mcgowan.
Hello, I'm Sean Mcgowan. I'm running for the role of representative. I believe I'm a good fit for this position because I've been part of student council since 6th grade. I'd like to continue to work with student council and help the school in any way I can. Thank you, and please vote for me for rep.
Up next is Joe McSweeney.
Hello, class of 2024. I'm Joe McSweeney, and I'm running for class representative. I've been a representative this past school year and wish to stay one for the next. If you choose me as your representative, I will bring up your concerns and ideas in meetings and push for what you want. One goal I have is to propose new ideas to help raise our class funds. Thank you for your time, and please vote Joe McSweeney for rep.
Up next, we have Quinn Fogerty.
Hello, my name is Quinn Fogerty, and I'm running to be one of your representatives. I was part of the student council this year, and I'm hoping to be re-elected. I have 2 goals I want to achieve during our junior year. 1, I want your opinions heard on what events you actually want to do and what you want to participate in. More interest in class events will be a positive for everyone involved and will lead to bigger and better things for our class. 2, I want to fix the mic in the cafeteria. Voting for me will assure these goals will absolutely be achieved. Celtics in 4.
Next, we have Ryan Summers.
Hello, my name is Ryan Summers. I'm running for the spot of rep. My goal is to help our class and have a great senior year. I've been a part of student council for 2 years, and I hope to do so for another 2 years. Thank you.
Next, we have Victor Ballon. Next, we have Emma Benoit.
Hi, my name's Emma Benoit, and I was elected for rep in freshman year, and I hope to be re-elected this year. My goal is to raise funds and create community within the school. I'm looking forward to working hard with my peers to make these next 2 years awesome, and I want to do what's best for our class. And yeah, vote for me for class rep. Thanks.
Next, we have Thomas Shaw.
Hi, my name is Tommy Cha. I intend to run for a student council representative. My goal is to represent my grade. I also want us to have a fun and great junior year. I will take into consideration of all the concerns and issues and work together as a team to resolve them. Although this is my first year running for student council, I will seek change and will be committed to help SHS. Thank you for giving your consideration and chance to run.
Up next, we have Jack Carr.
Good morning, class of 2024. My name is Jack Carr, and I'm running for the position of class representative for the upcoming school year.
As a member of both the band and the lacrosse team, it's safe to say that I'm involved and invested in school activities. In order to further my involvement, I've decided to run for student council. I want to help my classmates, teammates, and everyone in between be the best they can be and find opportunities to grow as students and as people. I hope everyone will be able to enjoy their time at Stoughton High. You all can help achieve this by voting for me. Thank you for your time.
Next, we have Maggie Duran.
Hi, my name is Maggie Duran, and I'm running for class representative. My goals for next year are to include more student input in administrative decisions, especially around schoolwork and school activities. I also hope to create more activities for the students in an effort to reduce stress. I hope that in the next school year, students can be more stress-free and feel as though they have a say at school. Please vote for me, and thank you. Have a nice day.
Up next is Riley Cohen.
Hi, my name is Riley Cohen, and I'm running for the position of Student Council Representative. I would be a good fit for this position, as I would try to come up with ideas based on what the people around me and the students here want. My goal is to come up with ideas for fundraisers and activities that I think everyone could agree on to make this school a better place. Thank you for your time, and have a good rest of your day.
Up next is Kyle Grant.
Hello, class of 2024. My name is Kyle Grant, and I'm running to be one of your representatives in student council next year. I haven't done student council in the past, but I feel like I would be a great fit for it based on my leadership skills and the ability to listen to what other people have to say. I became interested in student council because I think that it would be a great experience for me. Please help me join and vote for me as one of your representatives. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Next, we have Hazel McBurney.
Hi, my name is Hazel McBurney, and I'm running for class representative. While being in student council this upcoming year, I'll try my best to represent the students of my class and any ideas they may have about helping to improve our school years moving forward. As a member of the student council, I will strive to address any school-wide issues and concerns students might have. There are many things we in the student council can do to assist our peers in having great school years to come. With cooperation and teamwork, we can achieve any goal. I have confidence in our class that we can all work together to accomplish them. Thank you.
Next, we have Amanda Nguyen.
My name is Amanda Nguyen, and I'm running for class representative this following year. This is my first year doing student council. I became interested in running because I thought that this would be a fun and exciting experience. My goal is to build and grow our class as a whole. Together, we can make this an amazing and unforgettable experience. We can work together to make school both fun and educational. If you vote for me, your vote will be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
Up next is Lana Nguyen.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Lana Nguyen, and for the class of 2024's junior year, I will be running for one of the many class representatives. Though it is my first time running for a position, I will make sure everyone's voice is heard. Your opinion matters. I will help find solutions in order to make next year as memorable as possible, and I promise to lead this class with honesty, mindfulness, and integrity. I'll work hard along the others and use my skills and knowledge I've gained as a high schooler in our generation to make our junior year special. I humbly ask for your vote this morning so that we, the class of 2024, can work together for the best. Thank you for everyone listening, and good luck to everyone else running.
Next, we have Jake Jardim.
Hello class, my name is Jake Jardim and I am running for Student Council Representative. As a representative, I intend to bring new perspectives and spark new ideas for the coming school year. I also think it's necessary to give the average student and teacher at Stoughton High School more of a say in the activities and the policies that affect them. Vote me as your Student Council Representative.
Next, we have Andrew Corson.
Thank you. I'm Andrew Corson, and I would like to be running for 2024 representative. I intend to increase the communication between the student body and the main student council. I'd also like to increase funding and fundraisers we do throughout the year. Thank you.
Next, we have Kayla Sonia. I don't want to mess up your last name. I'm sorry.
Hello, class of 2024. My name is Kayla Sompanith, and I am running for class representative. Just like you, all I want is a great high school experience filled with amazing opportunities and activities. In order for this to happen, our class needs to be assisted with hardworking and determined students who are always there to help. I greatly feel like I suit these qualities. With my contribution, our class can reach these goals. I will do my best to provide for everyone and help our class grow by planning out fun activities like dances and fundraise money. Thank you for your time, and I hope you vote for me.
Can we please have Monday Washa?
Hello, and just to clarify something first, it's pronounced Moon Day for everyone here. Hello, my name is Moonday Wancham, and I will be running for Student Council Representative. I became interested in the Student Council after learning more about it and decided that it would be a good experience for me to have. I believe I am fit for this role because I am a hard worker and very determined. Although this is my first year, I will actively put forth my best efforts in hopes of meeting expectations and doing my part. Thank you, and have a great rest of your year.
Okay, now that we've finished all the representatives, I would actually like to take a little break because it's Mr. Helfridge's birthday, and I would really appreciate if you guys would sing to him. So we're gonna start. To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Helfridge. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, guys. Okay, and now to get on with the election, we will have Riwaz come up for treasurer.
Hi, class of 2024. My name is Riwaz. I'm running for treasurer and rep this year. I feel that I'm best fit for this position due to my experience. I've been your treasurer for the past year and would like to do it again. I've played a part in many fundraisers this year, from Hilliards to class dues, shopping, and also organizing events. I will work with the class representatives and officers in fundraising next year, and I promise that I will get you class merch by the end of the year. I hope you elect me as your class treasurer. Thank you in advance.
Next, we have Alicia C. Mungo.
Hi, my name is Alicia Simongo, and for the upcoming school year, I'm running for class treasurer and class rep. Because I'm a very organized, trustworthy, and an honest person, I will be a great treasurer. As treasurer, I believe I will ensure that every dollar is accounted for and that I will come up with any ideas that will allow us to raise as much money as possible for our class. I understand that being treasurer and class rep will be a tremendous job, but I am confident that if chosen, I will work hard and listen to the student body in order to improve our class of 2024. I'm confident in my ability to collaborate with my peers to complete tasks promptly. I'm asking for your vote because if I'm elected, I'll work hard and to help achieve the goals that my peers and I set for the school year on student council. Thank you and have a good rest of your day.
Next, we have Harrison Shane for secretary.
Hello everyone, my name is Harrison Shane and I'm running to be your class secretary. The past 2 years of being class secretary and a part of student council have been a really enlightening and enjoyable experience. I've learned so much about how the student governing body works and been able to work collaboratively with the other officers and representatives to come up with ways to benefit our class. I hope to continue as a part of student council for the rest of my high school career. If you vote for me, I will work my hardest to improve our class with the assistance of the other officers and representatives. Thank you for your time and I really appreciate your vote.
Up next for Vice President Adil Khan.
Poopity scoop, scoop, scoop diddy whoop, whoop dee scoop dee poop. The richest black man in America, Kanye West, uttered these heartfelt words in a song, Lift Yourself. And you're gonna ask, that is so random, what does that mean? Well, to tell you the truth, it means absolutely nothing. Kanye West just stole the beat from Drake to continue his beef with him and to be a little gremlin. Now, why are these monumental lyrics so important? Well, I will tell you. Much of my opposition today will be promising many different things, similar to Kanye's nonsensical toilet humor. But today, I'm not here to promise, but rather to deliver. I will be focusing on qualities that I've acquired from my 2 years in student council to convince you why I would be a great vice president. To start off, I have 2 years of experience as president. The vice president is in very close relationship with the president, so I can help assist him or her with a seamless transition into office so the student council can hit the ground running next year with various fundraisers and events that will help benefit the class. With the help from the other classes, we are going to make homecoming a reality next year. I'll do my best to pursue this event as I know it will be an exhilarating experience. My final point is the dedication I have to student council. I've done over 50 student council related hours and I'd like to continue this dedication. One of my passions is to help others around me, so being elected as vice president would definitely suffice. As vice president, I can help connect the student body with the student council to better address problems that bedevil this magnificent school. As I approach the consummation of this speech, I would like to say a quick quote from the great Johnny Depp. He said, "If someone were to harm my family or friend or someone I love, I would eat them. I might end up in jail for 500 years, but I would eat them." I truly believe this quote just perfectly embodies the dedication I possess for my fellow peers. I will do everything in my power to help all of you in any facet of life. With my experience and passion, I believe I can be a great vice president. Thank you for listening.
Next, we have Sophia Lally.
Hi, I'm Sophia Lally, and I'm running for vice president. I have some experience in student council, as I've been a part of it since freshman year. My next priority for next year will have will be for the class. Next year, I want to have an idea box where we can feel free to put any ideas for possible fundraisers and events you want to see. Some upcoming ideas that have already been brought up for our student council next year are a homecoming dance, spring pep rally, and class merchandise. Thank you.
Next, we have Jonathan Goncalves.
Hello, class of 2024. My name is Jonathan Goncalves, and I'm running for class vice president for the class of 2024 for the upcoming school year. Now, you may be wondering what the role of a student vice president is. If elected, my job would be to closely work with the elected president to implement changes to the class of 2024 that would impact our grade as a whole. I believe that each and every one of us in this room today should have a say in what our future holds for us, and with me as vice president, I would make sure every big decision isn't only made by a handful of students, but by all of us. I know a lot of us weren't happy about the amount of money made last year, and for that reason, I will do my absolute best to ensure the most amount of fundraisers and fun class activities as possible. I plan to lead my fellow student council members to great success so that we can have things such as homecoming, prom, tournaments, field trips, etc. So class of 2024, with that, I ask that you vote Jonathan Goncalves for student council vice president.
Next, we have Ali Leda.
Hello, my name is Ali Lada, and I am running for the position of vice president. Firstly, thank you to everyone who suggested that I run this year. I honestly never imagined myself standing up here today. I am grateful for the chance at the opportunity to give back to the class of 2024. The truth is that all of the vice president candidates this year are qualified for the job. The thing that sets me apart from everyone else is that I was actually sitting in the audience last year listening to the speeches. Last year, I was not the one representing, but rather I was being represented. From being on the outside of student council these past 2 years, I have new and different ideas that can make student council and the class of 2024 more connected. With more fundraising and events that involve more participation from the grade, I want to change the game and make our junior year a year to remember. So let's change the game.
Next, for president, Boomi Fabican.
Hi, class of 2024. I'm Boomi. My speech isn't as funny as Adele's, but I hope you guys do like it. First off, I would like to thank Mr. Halfridge for getting me into student council. He inspired me to do it last year. I ran for rep, and you guys voted for me. I personally think I did a great job raising money for the school. This past year, I enjoyed serving for student council. I enjoyed meeting new people, and I enjoyed working for you guys and hearing all of your ideas. If I get voted for president, I would really enjoy hearing more of your ideas and doing more stuff that you guys would like in school. Some of the stuff that I would like to work on in school that I've heard complaints of in the past were feminine products in the bathroom. We heard that it would be nice that they would be in there for girls to use. And also the school store being open during lunch. We thought that that would be a nice idea for people to eat while, they were in school. And also I'd like to donate to like charities around like locally or nationally. I thought it would be nice to like get SHS really out there. I really want to look out for the people in the school who feel like they don't have a voice. I want everyone in the school to really feel included. And I want the students to feel safe because they're what makes the school special. So I'd like to thank all of you guys for, being special.
Okay, now we have Amelia Lotta.
Hi, my name is Amelia Lotta, and I'm running for class president. I'm not going to stand up here and talk about how great I am and list out all of the reasons why you should vote for me. My main goal in this position is to make sure that everyone feels seen and heard. No one should feel uncomfortable going to a place that they spend most of their time in, and I want everyone to know that their concerns are valid. Like many of you, I'm concerned about diversity, unity, and funding for fun activities like school dances. If I do get chosen for this position, you have my word that I will do everything in my power to make sure that everyone's voices are heard and that I do make a difference. I truly do care about each and every one of you, and I hope that you will vote for me. Thank you.
And last, we have Samir Simango.
Hello, everyone. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Samir Simango, and I'm running for class president for this upcoming school year. I know that being president would be a huge responsibility, but I know that if I'm elected, I will work hard and listen to the student body to try to fulfill the needs of the class of 2024. I believe that I can be a leader that can work with my peers to get things done efficiently and effectively. I'm asking for your vote because if I'm elected, I will work hard to accomplish the goals that myself and my peers and student council have set forth for this upcoming school year. My name is Samir Simango, and I'm asking for your vote. You won't regret it.
All right. Gonna make it short and sweet, guys. 1, thank you. 2, you're now gonna be receiving ballots through Google Form, a Google form that's gonna have a ballot for you on Google that you're gonna receive through an email. Sorry, press on time. I know. You're gonna receive an email that gives you a Google form with all the candidates, with all of the officer positions that you'll be able to vote on. You'll be able to vote till 1:30 on Monday. 2:12 will be when we announce the winners for this. If you know you're voting for your candidate for an officer, remember that they can also run as a representative as well. So with that in mind, be sure to keep that in mind as you give your votes, okay? If your candidate does not win their officer position, they can still serve student council as a representative. So keep that in the back of your mind. You have up to 20 votes for representative. Okay, we're good. All right, thanks everyone. Thanks everybody for being here. We appreciate it. Just to introduce myself for those of y'all that have never met me before. Again, my name is Mr. Helfrich. I teach ELA here. I also advise student council. Very nice to see all of you. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna move this mic a little bit, sorry. When I first took the mantle of student council advisor 2 years ago, I started during the pandemic. I never said timing was my skill. It's not at all. I started writing down on a piece of paper about exactly how I wanted